Coming to the second part of the third module, you are supposed to learn about the electric vehicles. So the electric and hybrid vehicles, you are supposed to know the working principle, advantages, disadvantages of electric vehicles and hybrid vehicles, followed by emission standard. So electric vehicles technology people have started using because of replacing the existing system which has got hazardous, uh, it is really hazardous to the human beings and the animals which is present on there. So electric vehicles are fun to drive because of the smart and smooth operations which has got. Many studies shows that the emissions from burning fossil fuels such as gasoline produce harmful greenhouse gases. EVs produce no smelly fumes or harmful greenhouse gases. EVs are innovative and cool. EVs only cost approximately $360 a year to operate compared to 3,600 for a gasoline vehicle. EVs are smart and convenient choice. So battery electric vehicle, here the entire engine it is substituted with the battery and electric motor without the support of traditional IC engines. Must be plugged to an external source of electricity to recharge its battery. Like all electric vehicles, battery electric vehicles also recharge their batteries through a process known as regenerative braking, which uses vehicle's electric motor to assist in slowing the vehicle and recover some of the energy normally converted to it by brakes. Pros and cons: no emissions, no gas or oil changes, ability to conveniently charge at home, fast and smooth acceleration, low cost of operation, it is about $30 a month. So cons are shorter range than gasoline vehicles. Although most people drive well within the range of today's BEV, could rent a hybrid for a rare long trips. Slightly more expensive than the gasoline equivalent, although the gasoline saves savings pay off the difference in typically 2 to 3 years. So plug-in hybrid vehicles is it uses an electric motor and the battery that can be plugged into the power grid to charge the battery, but also has the support of an IC engine that may be used to recharge the vehicle's battery or to replace the electric motor when the battery is low. Because plug-in hybrids are use electricity from the power grid, they often realize more savings in fuel cost than traditional hybrid electric vehicles. So what are the pros and cons of plug-in hybrid electric vehicle is longer range than BEV, less gas consumption than gas only vehicle, fewer emissions, very simple mechanics, less to go wrong. Cons is produce tailpipe emissions, needs gas and oil change, more expensive to operate than battery electric vehicle, but less than traditional hybrid vehicle. So what's a hybrid vehicle is? It has two complementary drive, a gasoline engine with a fuel tank and an electric motor with a battery. Both the engines and the electric motor turn the transmission at the same time, but the transmission then turns the wheels. Hybrid electric vehicles cannot be recharged from the electricity grid. All energy comes from gasoline and from regenerative braking. So this is the hybrid vehicle. What are the pros of this hybrid vehicle is longer range than battery operated vehicle, less gas consumption than gas only vehicle, fewer emissions than gas only vehicle. Cons is still produces emission, complex mechanics with the gasoline and electricity, expensive to operate, 8 to 10 times more expensive than BEV but less than traditional gasoline vehicle. No ability to conveniently charge at home. Okay, so like this, these are all some of the pros and cons of hybrid vehicles. So what are the components of a hybrid vehicle? A It will be having a gasoline engine, it will be having electric motor, it will be having a fuel tank, transmission system, battery, and the generator. Gasoline engine has a hybrid vehicle has a gasoline engine. This remains to be the main source of power for the vehicle. 1 gallon of gasoline has same energy as half ton of battery power. So now all the vehicles are going to substitute with the gasoline vehicle. Even the fuel efficiency is more. The overall power output is more. Electric motor. This is the feature that makes the hybrid vehicle particularly special. The electric motor has the ability to accelerate the vehicle by taking power from the battery. It can also give power back to the battery if you slow down the vehicle. You'll still have a fuel tank to store your gasolines like in a conventional vehicle. Due to advanced technology in the hybrid cars, the gas won't need to be as much. We'll have better fuel economy and produce fewer emissions as the result. Transmission of the vehicle still use a conventional transmission in a regular gasoline car. However, there are new transmission being built specifically for certain hybrid cars such as Toyota Prius. Batteries are what power the electric motor of a hybrid car. Not only that, but the batteries can actually take power back from the electric motor too. This is one way their lifespan can be preserved. Generator, if you have a series hybrid vehicle, they have a generator which gets powered by the gasoline engine. From there, the generator can then generate power from the electric motor and help to recharge the battery. It is basically a way of converting gasoline into the electrical energy for the motor and battery. So further coming to the components of electrical, there is reducer, battery, and the battery management system, followed by battery heating system or on-board charger. So what is a reducer? This kind of transmission in that it serves effectively convey the motor's power to the wheel. So by using a reducer, you'll be able to convey the motor power to the wheel. So the battery stores electrical energy and is the equivalent of the fuel tank in an internal combustion engine. The maximum drive force of an EV is often determined by the battery capacity. So the battery management system manages the battery's many cells so that they can operate as if they are single entity. The EV battery consists of as little as tens to as many as thousands of mini cells, and each cells needs to be in a similar condition to the others in order to optimize the battery's durability and performance. So battery heating system, it's at low temperature, battery sees a decrease in both charging capacity and speed. The battery heater exists to keep the battery within the ideal temperature range, preventing seasonal performance decreases and maintaining the maximum driving distance. The system functions while charging as well as ensuring the efficiency of the charge. Onboard charger is used to convert alternating current from slow chargers to portable chargers used on home outlets into direct current, that is DC current. This may make the OBC look similar to the traditional inverter, but they differ crucially in function. The OBC is for charging and the inverter is for acceleration deceleration. Incidentally, the OBC is not needed in fast charging since fast chargers already supply the electricity directly.